I wanted him to play the music, like in the background while the interview was going on. Do you know what I mean? So we just had that natural, right? So I had to stop and I'm like, why are you not playing anything for us? I don't know, I'm not inspired. You know, it was interesting. I understood why he hated it so much then. It's because as a musician, like music was banned during the Taliban time. Right? So I can see why, for him, it's not just the fact that the burqa was forced on the women, that entire era, like as a musician, to not be able to play. And I'm not kidding you, that was like not set up. Like his rhubarb was not warming up. And then he's like, okay, I'll play for you.
I had taken the can-can music and kind of dissected it and used different notes, but it had that same can-can feeling. I had established a Middle Eastern feel, drums and stuff like that, that we should have everything kind of relating to the Middle East.
Effects and music and stuff that has gone into it. I mean, Chris just like needs to share that with you. Like it's not like a standard documentary at all.
I basically described this documentary as like a feature dramatic film because usually in a documentary you clean up the sound a little bit. Brishkay's film is very dramatic and comedic and it's everything, and it needed a lot of sound to support what she was trying to do visually. There's a scene where I recreated a battle scene, and there's at least 30 tracks of audio one on top of the other, and from subtle effects like a knife coming out of a leather sheath to horse hooves to people getting killed gruesomely to all kinds of things.
Screamings.
But her film deserved that kind of audio treatment.
And the reason why the stock footage comes alive in this film is because of the music. That battle scene that Chris was talking to you about, I mean, literally it's stock footage, but you feel like you're in the Anglo-Afghan War. I was nervous when I was thinking that I wanted all that stuff, because I thought at first Chris is going to say, you know what, go to hell. Like, with this budget that you're giving me.
But when I was trying to figure out a way to do it thematically, I was like, well, we can do a bit of the Western kind of feel, like hip-hop or whatever, that kind of thing, but I think we really need to kind of stick with a Middle Eastern thing. So wanting an instrument that really, really, really personified Afghanistan. A friend of mine had an oud, which is a very traditional Afghanistan instrument. A beautiful, beautiful instrument. Like, it's just gorgeous. The trouble with it, for me though, as a Westerner, is there's no frets on it, and the tuning pegs are all wood. Everything's made of wood, so if you look at it the wrong way, it goes out of tune. So I taught myself how to at least play it elementally.
And then when I heard Chris's oud, it's just so melancholy. It's just, I don't know, it's like there's such beauty in it. There's suffering in it. There's, I don't know, curiosity in the sound. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's the national anthems of every regime that comes in and out. And that was a challenge for Chris to find some of them. And that's because of, occupation, right? It's like dun dun da da, right? So that was a creative choice to make sure that included in it. But it was a challenge for Chris to find some of those.
Yeah, especially for Afghanistan, because the different regimes brought in different national anthems. So
different national.
But it was a real conscious choice, I think, on all of our parts to make this documentary like wham bam.